What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Stud Therapy, man. Welcome back to another YouTube video. As y'all can see by the title, today we're going to be discussing on how to become a cold stud. You know, it's a lot of my baby studs out there. You just up and coming. You just getting out the game, coming out the closet, jumping off the porch. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all. Y'all might be needing some advice. And there might be some studs out there who need a little bit of tips, a little bit of advice. You know what I'm saying? To step your game up a little bit. I mean, we already cold, but it's always room to get colder. You understand what I'm saying? So, without further ado, man, let's get into it. The first tip I can give y'all on how to become a cold stud is figuring out your swag. You know what I'm saying? When I say figuring out your swag, you got to figure out your swag and your style that fits you. See, a lot of studs, they all copy each other. They all do the same shit. They all, you know what I'm saying? But you have to figure out what best fits you. Every stud is different. We're all different. So what swag and what style might not work for the next person might not work for you. You have to be your true authentic self. See, a lot of people and studs feel like it's trendy. You have to follow the trends, or you have to do this, you have to do that, you don't have to do that. You figure out your swag, your style, what works for you, and when you feel like you got that shit down pat, master that shit and rock that shit out. You feel me? Because like I'm saying, man, us studs, we come in different shape, sizes. You know what I'm saying? We all different. So you might not can rock. You might not can't rock what I rock, and I might not can't rock what you rock. But once you figure out your swag and your style, man, get in that bag and lock in and get that. You feel me? Because a lot of us studs, man, y'all be great, amazing looking studs, but y'all swag is not there. You know what I mean? Your attire. You know what I mean? The way you carry yourself. You have to figure out what works for you, what's best for you, what clothing. You feel me? Because a lot of y'all wearing big ass clothes, too small clothes, too tight clothes. So figure out your swag, man. And don't look for swag in the next stud, bro. Because how I dress is just how I dress. You feel me? So that's the first tip. The second tip on becoming a cold stud is, man, hit that gym. Get in that gym, man. Now I'm saying you ain't got to be the buffest. I ain't saying you got to be the rippest. But when it come to us being women, at the end of the day, we have hips and shapes and thighs. So you don't want to ever let that get too out of control. Because I done been there. Listen, I'm giving y'all this advice because I done been there. I didn't let my weight get out of control and I was at my worst self. So when I say get in that gym, you just want to keep that slim, petite look. Now, no. If you want to go for the strongest look, do that. Because I got some stud bros, they ripped, strong, buff. You know what I'm saying? Land like that. But a lot of us studs, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to take that route. But long as you stay slim, you know what I mean? In shape, hitting that gym, hitting legs. You listen, when it comes to our clothes, that goes back to style. When it comes to our clothes fit a certain way, it fit different. So you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be looking all sloppy and nasty in your clothes. And you know, I'm not here to bash nobody who out of shape because I fuck with my big studs. You know what I'm saying? But I am giving the advice to get in the gym and slim up and get in your shape so your clothes can fit a certain way. And also, man, you be more confident when you in shape. You know what I'm saying? You feel more good about yourself when you in shape. So tone it up, get in that gym, and you gonna become a cold ass stud. Because once you get in that gym, you start feeling confident, you automatically level up and start getting colder. It just comes with the game. And come with get in the gym again, slid and get colder, comes with more bitches. We love the bitches. We love the bitches. Big titties, itty bitties. You know what I'm saying? So I could definitely recommend getting in that gym. Because like I said, man, when I was like chubby and not in the gym, I feel like I wasn't at my best self. When I'm in that gym and I'm locked in and I'm slim, laying like that, clothes fit in a certain way, I'm feeling good. I'm always feeling good about myself when I do that. You know? The third way to become a cold stud is, man, you need to find out what hairstyle fits you. See, a lot of studs, they feel like dreadheads and this and that. You might not be a dreadhead. You might be the nigga that get the waves. You might be the one with the braids. You might be the one that wear lace fronts. Listen, whatever fits you, but you need to find a hairstyle that fits you. Don't go, like I said, this goes back to don't go with what's trendy, man. Figure out the style that fits you and lock in, twin. You might have to experience different styles. I went through so many hairstyle phases, y'all wouldn't even believe. I went through buzz cuts. I went through air froze. I done went through freeforms. I done went through waves. I done went through braids. Like, I done went through everything, twin, and I finally just got my locks, and I'm like, you know what? This is the style that fits me. I really like this style on me. I like how I can just style it and get different styles. I like how it's just, I can sleep on it, do whatever I want to. I just liked it, the lock style on me, but I definitely went through every hairstyle that you can name before I finally locked in with this twin. So don't get confused and copy off everybody else shit, bro. Experience different styles. Whatever style fits you and looks you and enhance your looks, stick with that style, man, and lock in. You don't necessarily have to stick with one style. You might want to experience different styles. You might want to get the locks, cut them off, get the waves, cut it off, get the braid. You feel me? Whatever works for you, twin, but you literally have to figure out what hairstyle looks best on you, enhance your looks, and lock in, bro, so you can become that cold stud. You want to be that stud that look good. You don't want to be that nappy head ass stud. Y'all be thinking, men, you don't want to be the nappy head stud. If I'm going to be a boy, I don't want to be no nappy head boy. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely what I recommend, man. Experiencing different styles and seeing what hairstyle enhances your face and your looks and your features the most. And stick with that, man, and rock out. But overall, becoming a cold stud, man, is basically just figuring out your swag, your looks, your hairstyle, your physique, and most importantly, man, getting your money up. See, a lot of us studs, man, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. We be so consumed in these women because, let's keep it real, we have different options. You know what I'm saying? And when you look good, because I know you look good, you get bitches. And we kind of get consumed and we get up these bitches' asses. We forget about the bread. So most importantly, and I should have made that number one, was locking in and getting your bread up, twin, because us studs, we get money. We is the most money getting niggas out of every nigga. You know what I'm saying? If I was a boy, I would want to be a money getting boy. You know what I'm saying? But since I'm a stud, I'm going to be a money getting stud. And we got that. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to put your money first, man. That's most. I should have definitely made that number one. I don't know why I made that last, but we going to say the best for last. So get your money up. So you basically want to lock in and figure out how you can run this shit up. You want to lock in and figure out how you can get your first 10,000. That's most importantly, because when your money right, you right, bro. And if you a player like me, you gotta have bread. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a player and not have money. You know what I'm saying? At one point, I had 3 bitches at once, and that wasn't cheap. Now, I'm not saying trick on these hoes, but what? You know what I'm saying? You want to have a little emotion, you gotta have a little bread, bro, because without the money, you can't have emotion. Without the money, you can't get the bitches, because you gon' eventually have to spend and do. You want to go on dates, you want to do for women. And not only that, bro, this boils down to if you want to you want to work on your swag, right? In order to work on your swag, you need money to buy the clothes. You want to work on your appearance. You want to enhance your looks. You want to keep your hair cut. You know what I'm saying? This shit costs bread, bro. You want to ride in the latest. You know what I'm saying? You want to get we gonna talk about that later on. But moral of the story, man, get your money right. Get your money up. Figure out how to stack this shit. And you gonna become a cold stud. You gonna be a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. This is Stud Therapy, and this is the end of this video, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell button so you can see whenever I'm posting.